Nobody. Is this the test?
Why?
If anyone wants to use this code, no, I'm just kidding. I already used it.
Nobody.
I was like, we're doing giveaways first thing.
To whom? Also, are we
Clickbait.
Xbox people? Is that who we are? No,
I'm console agnostic. I play on PC, bro.
I mean, that's facts right there. I
play on PC, and I only have a PS5 for other games, which Jordan and I are excited.
Ooh, ain't nobody gonna bring up the Switch? Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, Switch I'm definitely getting.
Switch is fire.
Switch is
You're getting the two?
Handheld is the future. Handheld is the future.
Honestly, any way to not be around other people, because that was my thing, is like when I grew up on PlayStation, you had to, if you were playing it, you're on the main television, and you know your siblings are going to come around, your parents going to be like, let them play with you. There was never a time when you could just campaign on your own. Switch really revolutionized isolation in gaming, and I could not... Woo! When I tell you,
isolation is hilarious.
Game Gear.
Game Gear.
Oh my God, the way to age yourself. Just
I know. Game Gear, PlayStation, or Game Boy. Just
Game Boy. No.
Game Boy was the original. I mean, Jordan actually was playing with my handheld when he was here the other time.
Well, the difference is I grew up poor,
First
so we only
of all,
had.
Fuck you.
We're not just gonna drive by that.
Continue, Jasmine.
Poor.
It's like a Steam Deck.
When I tell you, Game Boys kind of traumatized me, and we're gonna get to the topics of the week, but I just want to talk about this first.
We have those?
A little bit. So I was a bad kid, but I wasn't. Like, I was a student council president. But like at school, great fucking kid. At home, because I was a middle child, like my way of being bad was isolation and like not wanting to talk to people and just shut the fuck up, Adam.
Dang,
anyway.
You know what's funny? That is just like other middle children I know. That's hilarious.
Yeah, we weren't aggressive. We weren't loud. We just self-isolated. And so
it's like a middle child I know.
I remember getting a Game Boy for my birthday or Christmas or some shit. And in order to teach me a lesson and to like bring me into the family, one day I just didn't put my Game Boy away where it needed to go. And my mother's husband at the time, this was the stepfather, he took it. He took it and like hid it. And so then they would come up to me and be like, hey, where's your Game Boy? Where's your Game Boy? And I'm like, I have it. Fucking lying. And they giggled amongst themselves knowing that they had taken this Game Boy from me because they were trying to teach me a lesson about honesty, but I didn't fucking know. In my mind, I was like, I can't let them know that I lost this expensive thing that they bought me. Exactly. And so like, talk about fucking trust issues. Like it was just so, and now in my life, I still cannot be like, I lost this thing, because the punishment for finally saying, hey, I don't know where it is, I need help, the way I got in trouble, because they were counting the days, the amount of times I lied to them. And I'm like, you would think it's the opposite, like, oh, always be truthful. No, fuck that. I will tell nobody nothing. I will stand by my morals.
Quiet.
I'll just be
Plead
quiet.
the fifth.
Anyway, all that to say, fuck Xbox. So
welcome everybody to the Media Emcees, where Adam plays on the sidekick, Jasmine unloads trauma, and I'm choppy because whatever's going on with my internet. But you know what?
Is it the internet or is it Elgato? I'm
you
really,
know,
maybe this
we're
is
not
the
gonna
ad.
do that. We're not gonna do that. Anyways, welcome. Happiest of by the time this uploads, I don't know when, but it's Monday right now.
Monday. I think Tuesday.
It's Monday right now. We're all having a time. Honestly, America and life is in a crazy time. So I think you're just going to have unhingedness on here with us. But be sure you hit the like and subscribe.
We're doing really well. There's a lot that's happening, guys. We're actually gearing up towards Halloween. Do you guys have any big Halloween plans? I know there's been a few big Halloween-y movies. Tonight I'm going to a thing that I don't think let me stop myself. I'm going to something that I don't think I'm allowed to say.
Typical Jasmine.
In a night that you guys aren't going to know about until November 5th, but it is really exciting, and it is based upon I caught myself.
That's a ways away. That's not like, by the time this airs, I'll be fine. Like, Jesus Christ.
Jasmine's like, hey, I'm doing this like early screening of something for June next year, so it's called this.
Actually already seen it. Jesus Christ.
Look, they heard you talk about it. They're trying to take you out of screen.
Already, they were like, bitch, we're testing you. This is it right here.
Must be a Marvel thing if that's the case.
I'm not going to say it is or it isn't. I'm just going to say it.
Anyways, moving on.
I said it was Halloween related. Can you
It's technically Halloween related if that is. Well, since I brought up Marvel.
Don't know which. Go ahead about Marvel. while Jasmine
Are
fixes
we excited? I think I want to see Wonder Man. I am excited about Wonder
I
Man.
am excited for Wonder Man. I'm gonna
But
sit back
Vision
and tell
Quest,
my
I think, is the most exciting thing I've seen from them in a while.
I didn't watch anything about Vision Quest. I'm a terrible fan.
They put out a trailer or something. This fucking camera.
So they did the
know what
trailer at
happened.
New York Comic Con. They did not show it to the public. It did leak.
Yeah, well,
obviously.
we were all at New York Comic Con, so that's
yes
good.
But you weren't at that panel. You were busy doing some romance novel book thing.
I was. Yes.
Yeah. So, anyways, speaking of video games, though, it's Jordan, me, and Princess Toadstool over here, apparently, with the 8-bit.
I'm trying.
Star. But wasn't say yeah. So like, I'm excited about that, especially because it takes place not long after, and they did show a certain somebody's going to be in it, like a son, the brother.
We're talking Vision Quest. Well, we knew that they were eventually going to come together anyway, because that's what in Agatha All Along he was supposed to be doing.
Yeah, but we're not getting second season of Agatha, so that makes no sense to me. Yeah. What are we just going to be seeing him, and then all of a sudden they're going to Secret Wars? They come together.
The Kid Avengers, the Young Avengers,
the champions is what they're calling them.
we've been getting Young Avengers since
for
2015.
Yeah.
Never going to get Young Avengers. It is called the champions. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, and just put your face like right up against the camera. Just
stay like that the entire time.
Yeah, there you go. You're totally
in. Great camera when it's in frame. Look at
what I'm so confused about is what happened was
until I break out. But like, yeah, I've got great.
But you were in a lot of makeup this week, back and forth, doing photos.
My skin is really lovely. Thank you. But then when I come back here, it's just.
Well, anyways,
oh boy.
So I'm the refocus button in software. I'm not. Okay, we're not going to talk about it. We're just going to. Anyways, are we excited? It's one of those things. Guys,
like, are we excited for Vision Quest, or are we just excited for Marvel in general?
Vision Quest, and then your second will be the part 2.
No, here's my thing, because I'm also, and I know Jordan just had a thing that I cut him off
on. No, go for it. No.
My thing is, I've been seeing a lot in the news lately about Elizabeth Olsen talking about how she would want to come back, how she wouldn't want to come back, how the character's kind of dead to her, and there really is. In the Marvel, at the MCU anyway, there really is no Vision without Wanda. In the comic books, however, Vision does create an entire family, and we get to see, and honestly, I think that's the way they're going to have to go, just because it's going to be a conversation on AI. And that's the way the world is moving anyway. Having that, it's gonna, because I mean, you've got Vision, you've got what is the mom's name, like Veronica, you've got Vivian, the daughter, and then Viz, I think, is the kid, and the dog, and like they've got a whole family dynamic. But it is a conversation of introducing these AI, these artificial intelligence, these super realistic robotic humans into everyday society, high school, business, job, and what that means. But it will inevitably turn into a conversation on how close we want AI to get, and are we there yet? So really, I guess the question for me that I'm hearing from you is, because we're not going to get Elizabeth Olsen, we're not going to get Vision and Wanda anymore. That's done.
I do find it hysterical that the first project we're going to get is Wonder Man and then Vision Quest, when Wonder Man and Wanda have a relationship, and then they find Vision's body, and he gives his entity basically to revive Vision so Vision can be with her again.
Yep. And I don't see that storyline happening. But the one thing that we need in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is romance. And I know that's silly coming from me, but we need something to care about. And I mean, do we have any romance? The closest thing that we had was from the Eternals with Gemma Chan's character. Thank you. Yeah, Gemma Chan's character and the Black Knight. And Bitch is in the stars. We're never going to see her again because people hated Eternals. And so that was the next big love story that
nobody up here between the three of us hated it.
Yeah, well, you know what you mean. Yeah, we love Eternals, because here's the problem. Eternals. Here's the problem. Because so to your point, we need something to care about, right? That's kind of to answer your question from my perspective of, am I excited? Like, I'm not being given anything to invest in. There's nothing to invest in really. Because you're talking about
In
the
the
romance,
words
right?
of Gen
We
Z,
just had you're talking about romance, right? We just had Marvel's first family get an MCU movie. And no, they did not make me care about Reed and Sue's relationship whatsoever.
I quite literally forgot it. The way that I skipped over them and went straight to Eternals.
You
I
hop,
was like,
skipped, and
there
jumped.
wasn't a single romance to care about, and I alley-ooped.
Because again, I don't have anything to invest in. I don't even, because like Wonder Man, the way I saw the trailer, it seems like rather than, or it could be a yank and twist, but they're not even giving him like the comic power. Like it's supposed to be like a meta conversation or whatever around like acting and all of that stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
So again, I'm sure maybe they'll yoink and twist him to be the actual one with powers, but like
there he goes. He
yoink
caught
and twist, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for the cast. I'm excited to see another
Wonder
black
Man
male
he's
lead.
black.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm rooting for everybody black.
I'm just waiting for the first episode and somebody be like, "This is ridiculous. He's
black."
You know
what?
And
he's black. Like, when did they decide he was black?
He's
on. Yes. Uh-huh.
He was like, I'm sorry. I turned this conversation.
Go ahead.
I'm out.
Just say it. It's not a bad word.
No.
Just say it.
Just.
Who said we wanted Marvel to stop? We just want them to calm down and focus. Ooh.
I want them to do better.
I
want the game I love to be better.
We can't just say we want them to do better. You got to give examples. You got to say what the faults are and how you'd like them to fix it. Because just saying Negro, you can't just say. You cannot just tell someone to fix it. You got to give them direction. You got to tell them exactly what it is that's disservicing you.
We have. And then we do everything. It's like, don't poop your pants. I go, okay. And then they poop their pants again.
What does that mean to poop your pants though? How am I
pooping
lately? My pants? Am I eating too much? Did I take a diuretic? Am I being fed coffee? Like, what is the actual thing that's causing me to poop my pants?
All of it.
Dios mío, por favor.
Anyways, relax. Don't let everyone know you're Puerto Rican.
I let them know I'm black. I gotta balance the scales, my guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if Marvel didn't do anything for a year, it would be good.
Marvel isn't doing anything for a year. They did what?
What was the one year where Deadpool and Wolverine was the only movie that came out?
Last year. But there were shows that came out.
Yeah, they had 1,000 fucking shows.
Nothing. Mm-hmm. Do nothing. Like it's
Secret Wars.
Even if you don't do nothing, stop telling us about stuff 18 years before.
Yeah.
This is what I love about James. Like this is why like he gives us little hints to things or tells us like these are some of the things I'm thinking about, but never anything is concrete. It's just this or that, or he just doesn't say anything and talks about the project he's there to talk about. That's it.
I agree. I'll stick with that.
Did anybody happen to watch anything last night or this morning?
I mean, I watched Nobody Wants This, that brand new beautiful show. Is that what you were going to talk about?
Oh, I thought you were talking about another commercial for Marvel because nobody wants that either. So
the greatest love story ever told that makes everyone want to go and date a Jewish rabbi.
The greatest love story ever written was The Notebook. Okay.
No, it wasn't. If you really go back, that was a terrible relationship. It was not good.
It's quoted in our marriage vows. Thank you.
We love toxicity in 2025.
We love toxicity.
Thank you.
That's the problem.
Hey,
appreciate it.
So fun. I'm gonna go
Do
blow
I
my
need
nose.
To mansplain why? No,
yeah, just 1 second. Let me go grab because my nose is just I'm talking and my nose be.
Yeah. What were you talking about, Adam? Because we know we don't do guessing games.
Well, you I think did watch it. Did you watch Welcome to Derry?
No.
Oh.
I also have a spouse who doesn't do horror stuff. And I have all these, I have people in my house.
I know, that one's fine. But so I watched it this morning when I was doing laundry. Jordan, that might be the greatest pilot I've ever watched.
It's fantastic.
It was go. It was absurd the entire time and did not let you breathe.
Yeah.
Welcome to Derry. Jeez.
First off,
was that a good or a
no,
bad?
No, it was not. I know that that was I hated it.
I haven't watched it yet. I just really didn't have any interest. I didn't have any interest to watch it.
Microphone. It's a podcast. Use it.
You have never once bitched about me not being eaten the mic.
But first of all, this is what you sound like right now. Okay, Remy?
Fine. No, I just haven't had an opportunity to watch it. I know that it's there. There's just so much, especially getting around this Halloween and holiday season and everyone pushing towards the Oscar seasons and the award season. Really, there's so much content out there.
We'll get to that later.
Okay, pin the Oscar stuff. Go ahead.
Anyways, about Welcome to Derry. No, no one watched it except you. Talk about it.
Did you really? You watched it?
He watched it this morning.
Yeah, I'm so excited about it.
I want to be
excited.
Pennywise.
I want to be a part of it.
Jasmine, here's what I'll tell you. It is about an hour long, and 15 minutes out of the hour is not bloody. The rest of it is unreal. Like, I watched a child fall out of a woman. Yeah.
Well, but my thing is like, okay, but then I'm like, well, why would he say that though? Maybe it falls out in a way it shouldn't.
Jasmine, that is the very first thing, like, that we kind of see. Because you don't see Pennywise. You're not going to see Pennywise till like the end. Who
plays Pennywise?
Bill Skarsgård.
Bill Skarsgård
oh,
again.
Shit, good for him.
Originally, Bill wasn't going to come back. He didn't think there was more for the character, but then they're
exploring the person who became Pennywise. And he said it allowed to tackle everything at a different angle.
He was an alien.
So he is. So this is a deity being thing that fell from the sky.
Yeah.
He's on here, but they're doing 3 seasons from nothing confirmed, but from what it is, it's supposed to be 3 seasons. This is 1962, and then the next one is like 1932.
They're doing the missing kids, so it's the blips in the decades of the missing kids.
And then
every 13
in 1900s,
years.
Yeah, it's 1900s.
Ooh, I'm excited for the 1900s one. So that's when he first. So we're going in backwards order.
Yeah.
Cute. And every season's going to be a different
decade. From what I've read, it's not like
you're correct.
That doesn't sound like something I'd watch. That sounds like something I'd audition to be in. That sounds incredible.
Actually, one of the co-stars in here is a creator from earlier in the years of TikTok. He's in there.
Sure.
He ran around with like Adam and a bunch of other people.
I'm gonna go send some emails to HBO. You know, season 2. She's like,
I got some people I know at HBO. I could slip a little.
She said, "I'll let Pennywise just hit me with the."
It's not early in the morning. It's 12:30. It's 12:30, and life is hard. Okay, I said to pay so many bills.
Over.
I've been up since 6. Okay.
First of all, the fact that the bills are rolling around again is egregious. Stop asking for this shit every month.
Also, just so you guys know, the house or the apartment right across the hall from me is open in case you guys want to get your shit together and move in next door.
So that'll never happen.
So you just said Adam, Jer, anything else that comes with that.
Yeah.
Jordan, Laven, Eliza, and anything else that comes with that. Just everybody
just
cram.
Well, it's a 2-bedroom.
Oh, okay. So each family will just take a bedroom.
Where's Jer sleeping? Because one's an office, one's my room. So where's Jer sleeping?
In the living room.
She said on my place. Jasmine said at my place.
I don't understand.
Anyways, moving on. Hey, there's apartments here, Jasmine, that are available.
Yeah, $1,000 for fucking rats and a hole in the wall. Thank you.
No, that was the apartment you stayed in. I'm talking about
the hotel. You mean the 5-star hotel?
That was 5 stars. They had breakfast. They had breakfast.
No, they didn't. They had a vending machine.
That's a lot. That's breakfast. There was food. Breakfast is not eggs and waffles. It is just when you break your fast.
But by the way, to keep in the lane of HBO real quick and Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
I just realized I forgot to put out my video for it. But
sorry, go ahead. I apologize. I ripped you off. I didn't mean to.
Superman might win Best Picture.
No.
I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding.
But they are pushing. But they are pushing for the
award.
Put
out a lot. I'll go find it. They did
everything.
Put out
Sound design, costume design, best director, best actress.
Going to the Warner Brothers thing because we all know.
Oh, how Warner Brothers fucking wants Netflix to eat them.
Oh my god!
But hold on. That means DC too. That's Warner Brothers. That's DC. That's the entire. Like, could you
Potter,
imagine?
everything.
Potter, all of the IPs. But just think about that, because I want you to really imagine this.
Yeah.
This is 2010, maybe even before. I think 2007, when we're getting Netflix in DVD form, and everyone's like, "This is the greatest thing. I don't have to leave my house." Then the pandemic hits. Everyone is cursing the fucking streaming platforms because it's taking us out of the theaters. Now comes 2025, when all of the big studios have I don't know if it's because they lost money or what's happening or what the reason is for them to become sold. But can you imagine that Netflix went from sending DVDs to your home to owning major production studios? All the while, movie theaters are still dying.
They're building a huge new production thing over here in Jersey.
But like, it's just incredible. Like, if Netflix actually buys, the circle's insane. And if Netflix actually buys Warner Brothers, it truly will be the death of the theater. But it's going to be the death of the theater.
No, I agree. I think that this entire deal, and Adam, I'll let you go, but this entire thing, because it was speculation until they just rejected Paramount's second offer.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently the WGA is also like trying to block it because they're up to sell either the whole thing or any pieces of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the issue is, because I know, Adam, you've made the joke, I know it won't necessarily happen. Say Disney wants to buy DC. Like, what? Like, that's
DC Warner Brothers, like that whole thing.
Like, that is a thing.
I don't want DC to touch.
Well,
I don't want Disney to touch DC.
1000%.
None of us wanted Fox to do it either, but guess what?
Yeah.
We're running into this huge issue. Competition is about to be wiped out. Like, the acquisition game is out of control.
This is monopoly. That's all it is. It's one person that owns everything. I mean, they talked about that in every you know what? They talk about it in every futuristic movie ever, that there's always one bigwig or like a few corporations that own anything. This is when we've got billboards across our foreheads. Like, it's just who owns what and how much are they going to get away with? It's insane. Yes, that. Oh,
it's like that.
Mm-hmm. It is every futuristic movie, every movie that talks about the year 20 or 3037. Like, anytime something goes a millennium into the future, it is one conglomerate that owns the world. And we already see what Disney did with Marvel, and the fact that it was such a big thing for Deadpool and Wolverine to come out, and we were all laughing about how many F-bombs and how many curse words they were allowed to get away with. But imagine DC, that's notoriously dark and notoriously street level and notoriously bloody and just wonderful. Like, DC is so gritty. It's not fantastic. It's you look in your backyard and you believe that it's possible. I just don't know that Disney is the right person to bring DC into the world.
I don't think it is either, but it doesn't mean they won't do it.
Yeah.
They might make the bid. Who would y'all, Adam, you go first. Who would you want to see get this purchase?
So
it's Netflix, Amazon, Paramount, or Universal, or Comcast. Or Comcast.
It can't be Amazon. It cannot be Amazon, because then it becomes too commercialized for certain reasons. But my problem is, my answer is affected now because of somebody that's pushing for it. I think Paramount should get them, but the problem is somebody else wants that, who's a giant orange dick, and he wants that. But I would like Paramount to do it because of two reasons. I don't think a lot of people remember, like, they just signed a 4-year deal with these directors who made a ginormous project. And also Taylor Sheridan, who writes pretty much all the shows for Paramount that are award-winning and all that stuff. Yeah, like, they're all there. And then if you brought in Potter, you brought in DC, I mean, with James would be over there then. You know what I mean? You would have on one platform all this mature stuff, and then I believe they have Nickelodeon as well, if I remember correctly. Cartoon Network.
They do. Not Cartoon. I don't know if they have, because I thought Cartoon Network was dead.
It is dead. I mean, like the shows from it over there, but like
they might be able to buy them out of and revive them, because the whole thing is that those are lost to time. Like, Warner Brothers got rid of them on all the streaming platforms.
But like, I think you could get that in there. You've got Star Trek, then you would have Harry Potter, then you got everything in there, plus what Paramount originally had. Plus,
so Universal essentially is what you're saying,
right? So, because to me that still keeps Hollywood alive, because you have Paramount, Universal, and Warner Brothers technically under one umbrella. At one point, 3 of the biggest studios in the world, And last I checked, because Jordan and I actually talked about this, we know this, and I think we brought it up last time. Warner Bros. Was actually the only studio last year that was profitable.
Yes.
That's why
But
I'm
they're
not
the one
understanding
for
why they're
sale.
up for sale. I don't understand,
Well,
Jasmine.
because
who
when
would
you
you
do
want to see
tax
buying?
deductions all the time.
They just bit, well, it's the tax deductions. It's the fact that they're biting off more than they can chew. I think that they're just so far in the future that they just lost track of what they had. It makes sense. I think they're just preemptively, making sure that they have money in their pockets tomorrow.
Yeah, I
Who would you want to
think
see
the Duffer
buying,
Brothers
Jazz?
signing is interesting to me if
Yeah.
Paramount gets it.
I know that they're not on the list, but I like the list of the 5 that you gave us. I want Apple TV to buy them.
No, I was going to say, actually, I was finding the post.
Apple is a bidder.
Apple's one of the interested parties. No, Apple is one of the interested parties.
To buy them. I want Apple to buy them because Apple is very hands off with their creative teams. They let you do what you want to do, but there's already such a high bar for Apple TV products and just work that it elevates the people that go there. And I think that that's where DC belongs, is at Apple TV.
So you would say at the very least DC to Apple, because I was gonna say at least parts of it yes to Apple TV. I would like to see it.
At minimum, I think. Oh, I mean, I'll take the whole fucking pie. I think Warner Brothers and Apple TV would be a great match. But at minimum, okay, Adam. But at minimum, I think DC needs to be over there. Yes, Adam, go ahead.
So if I had a really good coffee shop, right, and it sold tons of coffee,
you think that it's gonna dilute Apple TV? Oh, honey, that's not cute. I disagree so highly. I think that there is
always talk about the.
And you guys know me with Apple. I am a Apple stan.
But I think that's the thing. I think you're such an Apple slut that you don't want it tainted. It's like, because I will say there's a certain filter and sheen and quality that's across all of the Apple.
10.
But it's like it's a certain look and a quality to the way that they film that's just. It's very distinct to Apple
Ted Lasso,
TV.
The Morning Show, Man for All Mankind. They all have the same thing.
All of it. It's just
they all look fantastic.
They all look very theatrical. And so when you get down to like a few DC projects, they don't have that same quality of filmmaking. Sure.
I would argue the Penguin is kind of at the level of an Apple TV project.
Say that.
I would say ish. I think that but it's distinctly HBO.
I think it's the closest.
It's the closest. I'll give you that. True. But it is distinctly filmed in HBO style. There's a difference. There's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just a little bit crisper.
Because she answered like she understood.
No, I actually do hear you.
For
it's
80?
Like because no. I mean, yeah. I hear you, and then like no, that probably is an accurate way to put it, because like you said, it is still very HBO. Like I said, that's probably the most juxtaposed. Like I would see Apple TV, if they bought any pieces of WB, being able to take something like the Penguin and put it at a next level, in my opinion.
Yes, it would have to elevate to their standards.
Now, in talking about this, let's talk about the other side of this, because a lot of people have been talking about it in my comments. What happens to the parks then? Who owns the parks?
Warner Brother Parks?
Universal. Who owns Universal? Because if you think about it, this is where Apple could be doing. This is where Apple could be going, because Apple's been rumored to be wanting to buy Disney for a long time and integrate. Do your thing. I think he shit his pants when he did that.
I did. That was a lot.
So Apple's been rumored to be buying Disney for a long time now.
Sure.
And the integration between Apple into the theme parks, I think, would be very interesting.
So
they already have a good.
You want like a chief of war, just a toga man running through the Universal parks, or like what would that even look like?
So I think if you did a Universal Studios, I mean, think very similar to what Pandora looks like, right? But yet it is Chief of War, where you have the islands where you got Hawaii and stuff like that, or like For All Mankind, or there's a Ted Lasso sports area, right? Like there's different things you could be doing at Universal if they bought it and put some of the things in it.
Sure, if there was the room. I know Universal Hollywood has no room for anything, and in fact,
I was not talking about them. I'm talking about the big boys.
Sure. I got to this weekend go see Epic for it was fine. The Epic universe. I didn't like it. It was very boring, and
you saw someone, I think I can't remember if it's Florida or California, which one, but somebody died on the Wicked ride.
Wicked ride.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, this was like the third. Wasn't it a death at Disney this weekend?
No, so there's been deaths at Disney, but a couple weeks ago, somebody died riding the Wicked roller coaster.
There's no Wicked roller coaster.
It was a Wicked roller coaster. It's literally
maybe it just was a Wicked roller coaster. Like that's super Wicked.
No, not California Wicked. No. Hold on.
It's not a Wicked roller coaster at Universal.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm curious. We're talking. You're not mic'd up, kiddo.
No, I just looked Wicked roller coaster. Nothing is coming up, bro. You gotta be knowing the names.
There technically is a Wicked roller coaster, but you're correct. It's in Utah and it's not there. Then somebody died on one of the roller coasters at Epic because they did talk about it.
I don't know about Epic, but I do know that like at this weekend we were heading into Disney Park for Rebecca Yarros thing. And is this a heart? Is that a light? What is that?
That's a light.
Yeah, there was like a little heart right there. The light is making a heart. Look at that.
So cute.
Maybe put a red laser on the screen for you.
No, we were heading over to Disney Disney World.
They've had someone 10 deaths in the last like 3 months or some nonsense.
It was like a suicide from they like I guess in the
multiple
like suicides from the building, but apparently a lot of the guests got a text message or an email that was like, "Don't look out your windows." Like that's how bad it was.
Also, can we talk about if you're at Disney and you got a text message from Disney says, "Don't look out your windows"? What's the first thing you're doing?
Gotta look out the fucking window.
What happened?
Dead ass.
What happened?
What happened?
Yeah, that's.
But my thought, because my first question, well, obviously I was like sorrows, prayers, but my first question was, I thought that the windows were barred and locked for this specific reason. Is that not the case?
Do you actually go ahead? I apologize. I believe so. Yes, depends on what one they're at. There are balconies in some of them, because I think this is the one with the monorail that goes through it, and that one is more pyramid schemed and not pyramid schemed, pyramid built. Disney's a pyramid scheme, and then you just there's balconies on all of them. So
I do remember when I was in Animal Kingdom, we did have a balcony because there was like a safari in our area. But okay,
that's sad to see.
It is a little sad to see, and I think it's even obviously the mental state of these individuals already it's not the best, but to elevate it to I want to go to the happiest place on earth and that's where I choose to do this, it just adds another level to that. And I feel bad for their family members. I feel bad for anyone who is with them. It's just very just difficult. It's just difficult for any of the people working there at the time, whoever found them, just all of that.
So I made a story thing the other day. It was just like the world right now is very sick. So we can only hope to give some alleviation to anybody who stops by. So on a not lighter note, thinking about stuff that I watched last week because we didn't meet up last week. Life gets in the way. Gen V season finale happened. I think I'm the only one who finished it. I think I'm the only one who watched it.
I've been struggling with Gen V. It's just not what I thought it was.
I'm struggling on The Boys.
So let as someone who watched the full thing, because I feel you, Jasmine. This season, it had a lot of things. I regard the couple of things it had going against it. You had the unfortunate passing of Chance Perdomo. They completely reworked everything because he was meant to be an integral part. You also had the strikes that occurred in the midst. I'll give that as well. But unfortunately, the best parts of Gen V season 2, it felt like they got overshadowed by the show becoming a vehicle to finish The Boys.
Yes.
That is what I felt like.
It was never
its
own show, and that bothered the shit out of me.
Well, the first season, it gave enough to be its own show.
But it always was supposed to be. When it was initially, I'm so sorry to cut you off because this is something that grinds my fucking gears.
I want to hear this comment because I've been wrestling with this conversation. I want to hear.
When it was initially pitched, it was supposed to be a superhero college show. It was supposed to be the show that we all wanted. It was supposed to be Invincible IRL. And that was so fun. We got to see all of these chaotic, just superheroes. It was supposed to be The Boys if in college. It's supposed to be the Vampire Diaries, Degrassi. It was supposed to be all of that just with fucking superpowers. It just that idea of crazy ass teens, hormonal teens, but now they've got superpowers. And it had the boys storyline, so you knew people were going to be aggressive, they were going to be fighting. But the fact that it did just turn into the boys season 4.5, this has never been about the kids. It's always been about progressing the boys storyline. And so I feel kind of duped. I feel like the storyline in the show that I initially was pitched was never that. And I kept watching these seasons in the hopes that it would become that. And like we have it kind of. I got my trans, my BIPOC, my queer storylines, and that's there. I guess the flavor is there, but that's not the storylines. And we talk about that a lot. It's like, or we talked about at the beginning of this podcast, is I don't have anything to connect to, because the things that I'm trying to connect to in these storylines are only a pillar and only a progressive point to further the boys. And that's just not the story that I wanted. That's
it
not
just
the
makes
story
me
I
be
told.
like, bro, like we've dragged out Homelander too long, because everyone's like because Adam, I know you haven't had a chance to catch up, but like
I'm somewhat caught up. I'm just finishing the last season of The Boys, so
basically, yeah, with essentially this season, because all the posters, right? You got all the kids, and it's like resist and all this stuff. It doesn't feel like they focused on the group of the college people going against like the college itself or Vought itself. It just was like, and like every time it had something great, like it had some great episodes. And where it lost me was in the penultimate episode, it builds up to a whirlwind climax of conflict. And to me, in my millennial heart, it reminds me of what would have warranted a mid-season break. It would have warranted because it opened up a storyline for a crazy villain arc at Godolphin University. And because of the structure we have now of 8 episode seasons, they said, but we got to get that shit out of the way in 40 minutes so these characters can go on to help with season finale of The Boys. And that sucked.
It was rushed. It was not a show
made
of its
it feel
own.
like I didn't get to fulfill anything that we were building up to.
It sounds a lot like that. Basically what they did was, if they took Rogue One and Andor, and then at the end of both of them, like Luke Skywalker,
Two shows I definitely watched.
No, but I 100% though.
And then they were like, "Hey, come be part of the resistance," instead of letting them be their own things. By the way, you've never watched Andor?
Her face.
That is such a Jasmine show.
Well, yeah,
Andor is such a Jasmine show.
Okay.
The problem is Star Wars bros. Okay, sorry, I was mansplaining.
I know that it's a Jasmine show. I have no doubt. I have seen the memes. I've had all of the videos sent to me. I recognize that. My problem is I have fallen off of Star Wars, and I was such a big Star Wars person. I was such a Star Wars person. I was reading the books, bro. I was reading the Star Wars bookatha. But there was just I committed. You kind of yes.
Y'all are.
Oh,
y'all
baby, like getting the backstories and like talk like, and I got in because it's a quick side story, but Obi-Wan Kenobi, his fucking side piece, I got in for that love story. I got in for like Obi-Wan almost not becoming a Jedi because of what's her name, Sabine or some shit like that.
Forbidden love. It's always gonna get Jasmine.
Obviously, Andor is a show that, but I think the thing that deterred me was everyone and their fucking mother saying Andor is the greatest piece of media that has ever come and ever will come. And for some reason, that was a turnoff to me. I think having so many people look down on me for not starting it and not watching it with them, it just made me feel like icky. Like because I have such a strict opinion, and if I like something, I fucking like it. And if I hate it, you guys know I stand by my convictions. My worry is, if I didn't like Andor, it's a possibility. I could watch this and it just may not be for me, that it would disappoint so many people and so many close people to me that I personally could not handle that. And so it was easier for me just to not watch it. But there will come a time, I know, in the very near future, where I will have to just sit the fuck down and watch it. So
it's very much like if somebody said like they've never read, I don't know, Fourth Tale or Fire in Lava.
You did that shit on purpose. It would be the same as, I'm gonna hold your tongue for 2 more seconds, JoJo. It would be
I love my nickname.
it's the same thing as people who tell me they don't want to watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Really, it's
Which
the
is going back to
conversation.
theaters, yay.
Just going back to theaters. It is, it's objectively a good movie just based on word of mouth. You may have never watched it before, but you cannot say, given everything that you've seen, that it's not a good show. However, you could watch it and still not like it. And you'd have to contend with the fact that the world is telling you you are wrong, that it is objectively a great film, but it's just not for you. And that scares the dog shit out of me.
That is the thing, is that people have a hard time separating the two. Everyone assumes don't like means you're saying it's not good, when you could just be like, this is not for me.
Right.
What I was going to say is Jasmine has a perfectly valid excuse. My excuse is I just can't catch up to everything everybody wants me to watch, so I ain't watched it.
I also think that a lot of people, Jasmine, were saying it's like the greatest thing that's ever been done because of the times.
What's happening in the world.
Correct. It's one of those in the brain didn't know it was scratching that itch type thing, you know?
I think it's also
it foretold
very
so much.
It's like The Handmaid's Tale. It is so obvious and so keen to the world at large that some people have a hard time watching it because it is too real.
Yeah.
It is
a lot like Saving Private Ryan. So what?
We're just giving you tea.
Oh, thanks. Anyways, yeah, so there's that. You brought up the Academy Awards.
No, I didn't. I brought up award season.
Award season.
She said award
pin
season.
The Academy Awards.
Yeah.
I had a movie who I did some stuff for. They reached out to me and made a background for me to help push their stuff for award season. Now, this is my first time for any project to reach out to me and say they wanted me to help promote their stuff.
Sure.
Well, for award season. I don't think it will be nominated for anything, but I think the actress in it should be up for a role because I thought it was phenomenal. Do you remember Bob Trevino Likes It? I told you about it with Barbie, Ferrara from Euphoria, and John Leguizamo. Yeah. So they made a background and it says Adam Likes It, and it has them and stuff, and they want me to use it for like background stuff. I am going to push the hell out of it because I love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies of the year, but nobody talked about it.
I didn't know about it. You talked to me about it and then it just went whoosh. But if you send me the materials, I'll watch it and I'll make a video for it.
Okay. I'll send it.
This is a 2024 film. How is it? Oh, maybe it released at like some film festival in 2024, but then
so
it officially released in March of 2025.
Released, but this is award. It was after award season. So remember everything from the beginning of award season that nobody's going to remember. And then we have this. Also, do not forget, everybody, this is coming out sometime this week, November 6th. Speaking of award season, we've got the live NBC show with the girls of Wicked.
Yes.
I knew.
The heavy breathing. You could.
Because I'm still NDA'd. I can't talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Jordan,
I was there.
You know
during the live.
You know that button sometimes I know to push on her? I'm pushing that button right
now. Her eye is literally about to twitch off of her face.
There are so many outfits, guys. I can talk about that. I can talk around that, I guess I can say. There are so many outfits that Ariana wears. I think she went through, and honestly, Cynthia as well. But they just weren't as vibrant, and so they all looked very similar. They didn't stand out as much, but even her outfits were her shoes. Really, it was Cynthia. She wore these fucking chonker 17-inch, bruv. But truly, Ariana's team created so many, I think it was like 8 different looks for Glinda that were casual, but they were still really pretty. And I posted one of them on her butterfly look, but there were a few looks in there that they held on to that are just.
They just did the trailer. That's why I brought it up. I saw it on my phone while we were recording.
It's beautiful.
So beautiful. But also, since we're bringing it up, when I say it's the last trailer for something, it should be the last trailer, right?
No.
I shouldn't see the building of the Yellow Brick Road afterwards, or another teaser song for another teaser song, or other visuals from the movie.
Or the announcement of a character who we said it was going to be a surprise.
Why would you tell us it's a surprise and then a day later be like, Coleman Domingo?
First off, super happy. Wait, Jordan, do you smell that? You know what that smells like to me, Jordan? It smells like jealousy.
Why would I want to be Burr? Why would I want to be
a cowardly lion?
Yeah, his name is like BRR, something like that. Like Burr. He has a name.
You know what the opposite of Burr is? His checking account right now, because it's Fuego. You like what I did there? Like what I did? Anyways, yeah, no, I agree. But I hate when sometimes, because like the movie's only what, like 2 hours, 2 and change?
I think it's 2:16.
Okay, Avatar, by the way, 3:20.
And I'll be going to sleep for 2.5 of that.
I'm going to sleep.
That background music, ooh, has me out.
Anyways, but like it's only 2 and change, and I've seen 3/4.
You've seen you've seen an hour and 12.
Yeah,
and if you've seen the musical, you've seen the whole damn thing. You're just waiting on what's new.
Yeah,
like it's not. And what's crazy, like again, it's. I say that right, but the musical, the actual full-length musical, is only 2 hours and 30 minutes, start to finish. That's the musical is shorter than the first film, and there's a whole nother film coming. So like I get it, there is a lot added into it, but like I don't know, maybe I don't
know why they're showing us so much. Again, it's the promo marketing. It's just everybody's like, you got to be all
the
in the
character
viewer
cards
face.
of who they're going to be and what's going to happen.
Spoiled everything in the character cards. Jesus Christ.
I mean, like, look, I get it. It's not like some made up story that we can't find things out or don't know what things. That's fine. A lot of people have seen Wicked.
But for the general audience members.
Correct. Sure, because it was a book ahead of time. I even have a hard time, like, when I talk about this, because I'm like, if you guys really liked it, you should go in and read Gregory's full book. Like, read Wicked, the book, and then read Son of a Witch, like the follow-up book to it. And they're like, what does that mean, Son of a Witch? Is it like, is she? Do they? And I'm like, even talking about the books, I'm like, well, fuck. I guess I just spoiled that. But it is a really great read, and I do hope that they continue and make that movie as well, which I think John M. Chu has discussed.
Yes.
Continuing and going into Son of a Witch.
But so he's working on.
Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I am so
why not? First of all, you cut it, so why don't you explain? Because there's a lot of people watching or listening going, what is he doing, Jasmine?
Crazy Rich Asians! He's making a television show of Crazy Rich Asians, which talking about a great love story that. But not only that, it talks about just a rich Singaporean history. It talks about expats, which is, exported, really not just Chinese people or Asian people, but just anyone who's an expat. But talking about the difference between what an American Chinese or Asian person is versus an actual, person who was born in China and what those differences are. It talks about the dynasties, the different Asian financial levels and what that does. Crazy Rich Asians.
Wasn't there a show similar to the Kardashians that was like that?
Oh, so many. But yes, it's called Bling Empire.
Thank you. Yes, that's one.
Yes.
Yeah, it's called Bling Empire.
I've seen the advertisement for that one. I was just like, this is
really good.
Crazy.
It's really, really good. But I like Bling Empire, but this truly is, it goes into a lot more depth and level of old money. Like, we think America has old money. No, baby doll. No, baby doll. Like, these are people that go and truly
bitches over
here. Yeah, where
well, minus the obviously the Asian culture and stuff like that. Like, even who is it? Other rich culture, like Saudi Arabia and stuff like that. Like the Saudis and stuff. They don't put on record what monies they have. Like, they're like, you have no idea how much money they have, and they show it very clearly how much money they got. And the answer is a lot.
What's great about Crazy Rich Asians is it's 3 books long. It's Crazy Rich Asians, Crazy Rich Girlfriend, and then Crazy Rich, I forget what the last one is, but it's a full story that goes deep. And the thing that the movie Crazy Rich Asians with Henry Golding and God, I forget her name, and she literally was the lead. She was from Fresh Off the Boat. But what those 2 people did, it was a great movie. But the thing about Crazy Rich Asians is there's multiple people in this film that all show you the different side of Chinese culture. And we never got that. We really stayed on the Chu family. And there's just so much more to the different styles of treatment, of oppression, of familiar just angst that you don't really get. And that's what I really appreciate about him making a series about it, because it's something that no matter who you are, no matter what race you are, you're going to find a character in there that you can gravitate to and say, oh shit, me too. like that also, I feel that as well, that oppression, that belittling, that love, that anger, that ire, that hidden resentment. Like there's so much more to the story that I'm so excited that everyone gets to see. Yeah.
I am happy when shows like this do come out. I agree. Cause I mean, we're, you know, let's not play blind. Obviously a lot of the TV shows were catered for me growing up and more of stuff. I mean, there are even shows that were really good that I watched, like Living Single, but then was ripped off and changed and called Friends. So like, I'm happy that shows like this are starting to come out more. Who knows? Maybe somebody will actually complain about it and, you know, make a big deal of it.
I'm very excited.
I got a game if you guys want to play, by the way.
Yeah, let's wrap it up with a game.
Let's do it.
All right. It is top 10 highest rated movies on IMDb.
Ooh, okay. So
shout out to IMDb. They're not sponsoring this, but we'll tag them at the end. And
so movies that have been rated more than any other movie ever.
Correct. These are not unheard of movies. Like these are things you would know
of all
time.
All time.
And I'm giving you 10.
You can give me 5. We'll do 5.
Yeah, we'll do 5. I just want
So Jasmine, we'll do a top 5 for it, but I'm going to read you 20, okay?
Well, you're going to give them to us?
I'm just fucking with Jordan at the moment.
Well, hilarious.
I just fucking with him.
Bothering me.
I know.
Bothering me.
Anyways,
I will. No. Okay,
we'll do top 5. What is the top 5? But I have the 10
I cannot even give you top 5. I'm just going to give you 5. I don't know what order they are. I'm just going to try
That's fine. Let me know.
If I make
you want me to type yours down, Jasmine? So
yeah, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, I won't remember them.
What are your top 5?
That were rated. I want to say
just think film bro bullshit.
Yeah, literally. Deadpool Wolverine is got to be on that list. Oh, fucking Fight Club. We'll go literally only bro shit. We're gonna go. You know what? No, because no one's gonna rate that. I was gonna say Megalopolis, but I doubt anyone even watched it.
I'll tell you that's not on here.
Okay. Film bro shit. I got 2. Let's go. Let's go.
All time.
The Godfather. Of all time. Interstellar, maybe. That feels very fembro-y. And then my last one, I really don't want it to be. I'm just really going douchey films. I'm not even going because I was gonna be like Scarface. Let's go. I wanna have a little bit of class and character in it. I know it's not gonna be on the list.
Just please do. Pick some class.
Parasite.
Okay.
Fantastic movie.
I'm not going to say it's on the list. I know it's not on the list, but I just want to show people that I do have class and character.
I mean, in fairness, though, I did say bro shit. So,
you
did
say bro shit, so you threw me off a little bit.
Jordan, what do you got?
I'll say Titanic, A Few Good Men.
In my mind, but I was like, ooh,
I'm giving real ones. A Few Good Men.
Okay.
Shawshank.
I don't think people are ranking Shawshank on IMDb.
I think IMDb has some reputableness. A Few Good Men. What did I say? I need 2 more. I'll still throw a superhero one in there. Avengers: Infinity War.
One more.
And the hell is that damn Everything Everywhere All at Once? I don't think that's up there. It's too recent, but
yeah. Did any of us, before you tell us what's on the list, did either of us get one on the top 20?
I only have the list for top 10, but the answer is yes.
Okay.
Both of you got one on the top 10.
Huzzah! Okay, that's all I wanted was one.
One of you got number 1.
I bet you it's the one real one.
One of you got number 1.
One of us got number 1. Oh, it's Infinity War. I have no doubt that it's Infinity War. Like, that just makes sense.
Infinity War is not on top 10.
I feel like Adam saying film bro was incorrect.
Nope. All right.
Infinity War is not on the list?
Not for IMDb? Nope.
Yeah,
I said IMDb,
list.
Not Rotten Tomatoes. These are actual people.
That's why I was like.
That's why I said shout out IMDb.
Hey, yo.
IMDb.
Shout out IMDb.
Shout out IMDb.
Their reviews don't go rotten.
Yeah, I don't think that they let you review bomb on there. I feel like they like verify you.
All right, so at 10 is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Number 9 is Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. Number 8 is Pulp Fiction, which I couldn't believe anybody didn't get. Number
Good one. I love Pulp Fiction. I never remember it. I never remember Pulp Fiction, but I love it. It's a great film.
Number
Beautiful.
7 is Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King. This
It's
is
gonna be all
this is
Lord of the
9
Rings.
out of 10, by the way. Schindler's List is number 6, which is a 9.0. Now top 5. Number 5.
Can I just get Schindler's List? Because like IMDb came out after Schindler's List, so people going back to rate that movie, wild. Wow, that hurt my heart a little bit.
Well, you got to think about it. If I own like a CD store of some sort, I've got to go back and get old stuff in order for people to want to buy it.
Yeah, I keep, for some reason, like The Boy in the Striped Pajamas keeps popping up on my like, hey, here's a little snippet of a movie you should watch. And I'm like, why do you keep doing this to me? That's a sad ass movie.
So number 5, 12 Angry Men. Number 4,
I was supposed to Few Good Men.
Yeah.
Godfather Part 2.
That doesn't count. I said The Godfather.
Correct. Number 3 is the comic book movie I can't believe none of you got. Anybody? Shot in the Dark?
Deadpool.
Nope.
No Way Home?
Oh, is it Logan?
Nope. Close. You've got the right toning. Wrong company.
Rated R?
The Dark Knight.
Oh, Nolan. I forgot.
She films. These are all bro films.
Number 2, The Godfather.
Hey.
So you got number 2.
Okay, so then you must have got number 1. You did.
Which was? Jordan, what do you think number 1 was?
I want to say that again. I'm pretty sure it's Shawshank.
It's Shawshank Redemption.
I've read it before. Yeah.
Crazy. But
I didn't remember it being number 1, but I knew it was in the top 10.
The boys did this, I think, if I remember. This is probably why you heard it.
Maybe.
I think
I heard it like a year ago.
That's
I could have sworn A Few Good Men was
also
up there.
Jasmine.
Look at that. Yeah.
The guys that do the book reading for Daddy Fantasy, they're doing, what are they doing? Agatar? They're doing Agatar now?
I don't know which one they're doing now. I
Agatar,
haven't watched
they're
their
working
episodes.
on, right? Is that correct, Jasmine? Agatar?
Akatar?
Akotar.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
He was saying Agatar.
I don't know. A guitar. They're doing a guitar. I don't know.
Akatar.
Okay, so they're reading that, but he stopped and he's been watching 2 seasons and talked about the first season on one episode, second season on another one. Now he's on to the 3rd season of The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Oh.
So now they've stopped book talk and they're doing that right now.
I don't care about The Summer I Turned Pretty. I saw this
because we're always pretty.
Well, yeah, but like also it's just not. It's like bubblegum to me. It's not good, and I think it's one of those shows that you just kind of are stuck watching, and then you've committed to like 2 or 3 seasons. So you're like, fuck it. But I watched this TikTok of a boy mom, and she was bringing over her 2 boys to like a play date at a girl's house. Like they're like 5 and 6, the kids, and she walks up and she's like, "Oh hi, like." We're so excited to meet your daughter. I forgot her name though. Like, what was her? Because it's like a big birthday party. And she's like, I forgot your daughter's name. And she goes, oh, my daughter Isabella. And the boy mom stops and goes, Isabella, Belly? No. Boys, we're going home. We're going home. No, not today. And she takes, because like the whole thing is like, it's a girl named Belly who fights with the 2 boys. So she's like, no, boys, I'm saving you. And so she went home.
Now that you brought that up of like how bubblegummy, I guess is the best way to put it. Right? Like it's just cheap. It's like
it's cheap.
That is also why I don't want Paramount, not Paramount. I'm sorry, Amazon and Netflix to get
in bed together.
No, with Warner Brothers.
With Warner Brothers,
because then it'll dilute the product they have normally. Also, I'm pretty sure neither of you heard this today. Did you hear what Lionsgate ended up doing?
No.
What did Lionsgate do?
So Lionsgate did an interview with 150
just people.
Kind of. You ever seen the edits they do for anime or for romance or stuff? They got 150 of those people and hired 15 of them, and they're not fighting the edit bot anymore, and they're just hiring them to edit and do these clippable things for all their projects moving forward.
They hired social media TikTokers.
TikTok.
They hired like the 3 of us basically to just make clickbaity bot nonsense.
How much are they paying them, and are they still available?
No, they did it already. It was 15 they hired, and I'm sure they'll do more of it. But I mean, I've sent Jordan a bunch of like anime, like done up ones and some other shows and things like that. So I think this is possibly
the future.
Oh,
Also, final season of My Hero, really fire right now.
It is. Every single
I'm
episode has
hearing.
gotten. Make sure you guys are watching Chainsaw Man Reze as well. We're gearing up.
I've
This is
heard
the
good things.
last. This is the very last calm thing you'll get.
Guys,
from
make sure you're
Chainsaw
watching
Man.
Grey's Anatomy, okay? Season 23. 7, sorry,
I thought
27.
Meredith wasn't in it anymore.
She is.
Okay.
She left.
I'm screwing with
4
it because like
times.
he said, watch my, and then you went to Chainsaw, and I was like, let me think of the most obscure thing I could possibly think of. Actually, watch a DMV. DMV's fire. I love it.
What's DNV?
DMV.
Is that what
Like
is
the
that?
DMV.
Go to the DMV?
It's a show about people that work at the DMV.
And on that note, guys, thank you so much for tuning into our show. I love
What
you guys
is
so
tuning
much.
into our show?
I'm
Hey,
drunk.
Pasta the Asta.
It's the pasta.
She did just finish
She
that
had
whole
one.
drink.
She had half a beer. She had half a beer.
It's a bubber.
Wow.
It's a bubber.
Jokes on us. It is 0 alcohol.
It is. It's a non-alcoholic. I just need flavor.
It's a
Anywho,
Heineken
guys.
0.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This video will hopefully be up tomorrow. Make sure you guys tune in, like, follow, subscribe, send this video to your mom. I don't give a fuck. Love you guys so much, and we will see you guys for the next
Mom
one.
Jordan says hi.
Bye.
Bye.